I will go ahead and get started with some questions for Jordan.
Hi, Jordan Safed with USA Today. Just down the stretch, how the game kind of turned out for you guys? Obviously, we saw, but what were some things that maybe didn't work down the stretch for you guys that were working earlier in the game?
uh, Guarding ball screens. I think actually throughout the whole game, they kind of just put us in tough positions to recover defensively, and I think they took advantage of that. And that's not fighting over screens, trying to get through screens. I think that's what killed us down the stretch, and it's kind of what happened throughout the game. We weren't really able to try to adjust, and they just kept attacking. So I think we need to do a better job next game of being able to navigate going through screens and making sure they're not attacking downhill and get into the mismatches.
Coach, I thought this was a great test for you guys, especially how you played yesterday and kind of going to the end of the season here. What are some things that you've kind of sensed from your team in the last couple weeks or so?
We compete.
Yeah.
We compete. We come to compete. We come to win. And as you can see, we came out with tremendous tenacity at the beginning of the game, and we fought to the very end. And that's all you can ask for is to fight. Being competitive the entire time. You have to take your hat off to them. They're a very good basketball team, but so are we. We showed that we can compete with anybody in this league. It doesn't matter if we played the night before.
And just for the next I believe 3 nights left, two games left, I believe, for you guys before the playoffs. Just what's your approach going to take in the final weeks here at Unrivaled?
We're paying attention to what's happening right now with other teams, and it's important that we do pay attention to the standings. We know the things that we have to go back and work on. We know we get into practice, and the one thing about these young ladies, when they get into practice, they're locked in and they go in and get the job done. So we'll get in and get to practice, go back to the drawing board. One thing about basketball is it's a game of runs, and we did a really good job of stopping the runs, getting runs back of our own. Momentum shifts all the time in the game, and you shift the momentum back in your favor. So it's back and forth. And unfortunately, down the stretch, it just bounced our way. We left a few points on the board with free throws, so we'll get on the free throw line in practice and shoot. Fine.
And then just a question for Jordan. I mean, you tied your season high in assists today with 8. Can you just speak to how the team chemistry has developed throughout the season so far and how that has contributed to your success in the assist column?
Yeah, I think the more you continue to play, obviously you continue to build chemistry with one another. And me already playing with Rye, I already kind of have that chemistry with her, and playing with De'Erica a few years ago and LA kind of already had that chemistry. So just continuing to feed off of that. And then obviously with AB and Ray and Reek, just trying to get a feel for, where they want the ball, how they want the ball, what's good for them coming off actions and things like that. And just continue to build that in practice. And then it shows in games, like Coach said, like we're locked in when we come into practice, we're doing what we need to do, and then it's showing out on the floor. So we just got to keep that momentum going, even though we didn't get the win today. I still feel like, we compete to the buzzers to the end of the game. So we just try to, like I said, compete at the highest level, and it's starting to show, and we just got to keep that momentum going into these next 2 games.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.